I love driving to Virginia on roads with very few cars. I'm gonna do a song I wrote about my dad. And when I wrote it because I was thinking about something he told me when I was about 6. And this would be 1965, for those of you that remember that. Things were quite different. And we were driving through my grandparents' town, from North Hornell, going to this grocery store, and he pointed at this big oak tree, and the side of it, the bark was all torn off, it was messed up, and he said, "I did that." And by age 6, I knew that my dad had some enthusiasms, and he the thing that made it stick with me was he said, when I hit the tree, I was smoking a cigar and I swallowed it. He swallowed a lit cigar. You say that to a 6-year-old, they're never going to forget that. But later I figured out that that's the reason why my dad ended up in the Navy, is because he was given an ultimatum by the town he grew up in to either serve his country or go look at some stone walls for a while. And we wondered whether anybody was injured in that accident. It's one of those things that your daddy never's going to tell you about. I do love my dad. He's 94 years old. I lost my mom last year. They've been together over 70 years. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. He still thinks she's alive. I just talked to him the other day on my birthday, and how you doing, Dad? And he's like, "Oh, we're doing great." Always talking in plural, as though she's still around. He thinks she's in the room, which is, I guess, a bit of a comfort to me. And so this is called Daddy Only Did the Best He Knew How. I wanted to try and get this down while we're gone. 60-some years of not saying that much is what's been getting me down. Sometimes I'll flash back to 65 and see him wiping his brow. My daddy only did the best he knew how. I wasn't much of an easy child. I put 'em all through hoops and took them whippings I knew I'd get as Dad's belt left its loops. Now I got tough kids of my own, and Daddy's words ring true. This is gonna hurt me more. Now that ends. Never really understood my style, Daddy, different as it is from your own. But as God is my witness, this man you see is from your Bible throne. I do my best in front of kids and crowds like you and Grandpa done. You showed me how to raise my children right. Ask any of them. to try and get this down before we're gone. 60 odd years of not saying that much is what's been getting me down. Sometimes I flash back to 65 and see him wiping his brow. My daddy only did the best he knew how. Daddy only did the best he knew how.
Everybody, come on.
I drive up here from Eden, North Carolina. Maybe you know where that is. This merger of three towns, Weeksville, Spray, and Draper, North Carolina. During the Summer of Love in the late '60s,
They decided to consolidate and become what they call the Tri-City. I've been trying it for 30 years, and I still ain't figured it out. But anyways, they did this, the local paper. Now, I was a school teacher down there for about 30 years. I know more about families in that town than they do. You know, the kids always tell the truth. And they were telling me that back in the day when they were trying to figure out, well, what do we want to call this new Tri-City that we're gluing together? And the newspaper said, well, let's just take suggestions from people in the town and then we'll vote on it. Remember, this is the Summer of Love. All these high school seniors said, let's call it LSD North Carolina. Honestly, God, it beat the votes, just kicked everybody right out of the park. But more Baptist minds prevail. But this song is about Charlie Gould, who is the three-finger banjo picking fella that, like Flat Scruggs and Monroe and all of them were saying, Charlie Gould, he come up with that three-finger thing. Before that, they were just frailing away with all their fingernails and stuff. And of course, he's kind of a legendary drunk, and probably not the kind of guy you'd like to have in your house most of the time. But he wrote a lot of good tunes, and he motivated a lot of people. And I volunteered at the Charlie Gould Festival, or did stage setups and stuff for 10 years. So this is kind of a local thing for me. And I was studying about the mills, the Spray and Nantucket mills there, where Spray and Leakesville meet near the traffic circle. There was a big fire down there a couple of years ago. You could see it from a mile away. Squatters, I suppose. But there was a lot of child labor back then. A lot of men were going off to war and not coming back. Of course, the wives were getting all. Any single parents in the room, the wives were losing their mind when their husband died, so they put them in the asylum and put the kids in the mills. And you know this is true. And that's where Charlie Gould worked. You coming through here? This song's called Some Mill Thoughts, Charlie Gould. I gotta start again. I'm sorry. I have terrible eyesight and I have a terrible memory too. This is the first time it's happened to me. Well, hell, no wonder I said steam in the first verse. Let's try this again. I got absolutely nothing I could put it on where I could see it. Oh, Mark, look at this man. Is he an engineer? Mr. You're a wonderful man. Hope your knees are fast. All right, here we go. To the rhythm of the bobbin and the snapping of the yarn, in my head I'm picking banjo with some friends behind the barn. The machines are crowded around me like grain around a stalk. My feet are numb as a dead man, but I'm fixing for a walk. To the rhythm of the bobbin and the whistling of the steam, I'm far from Spray and Leakesville on the wings of my dream. My wife's brother's got a fiddle and I just know that boy can play. I got a neighbor with a flat top box and a map that knows the way. William Byrd, he never knew, and Governor Moorhead couldn't say, but the rhythm of the bobbin surely steals your soul away. I'm thinking about a wax paper wrapped sandwich in my pocket. This reads Bill Tobacco and her picture in a locket. Well, the rhythm of the bop and this ache in my back got me thinking about the company team. When I'll be at bat, them uniforms have stripes, and there's fine ladies in the stands. And when the game is over, a bottle changes hands. William Byrd, he never knew, and Governor Moorhead couldn't say, but the rhythm of the bobbin surely steals your soul away. I'm thinking about a wax paper wrapped sandwich in my pocket. This reads Bill Tobacco and her picture in a locket. When I get some breathing room, I'm gonna turn my life around. I won't be nobody's boy. I won't let my deal go down. Supposing being that strummer's gonna leave this world behind. Instead of sweat dripping off my brows, cool water's what we'll find. Well, the rhythm of the bottom and the humming of this mill, my heart's tapping out a beat like a banker's pennies in a till. I don't see no fame or fortune in this heat, sweat and pain. Instead of sweat dripping off our brow, I'd like to do something else again. William Byrd, he never knew, but Governor Moorhead couldn't say, the rhythm of the bobbin surely gonna steal your soul away. I'm thinking about a wax paper wrapped sandwich in my pocket. This reads Bill Tobacco and a picture in the locket. I don't know where I'm going, but I know for sure we'll end up under some mossy stone on some out-of-town hill. But till my liver turns to wood and I'm called up to my Lord, I'll thank you for another pull on that old drinking gourd you got there sticking out of your pocket. William Byrd, he never knew, and Governor Moorhead sure as hell couldn't say, the rhythm of this bobbin surely steals your soul away. I'm thinking about a wax paper wrapped sandwich in my pocket. This reads Bill Tobacco and her picture in the locket. William Byrd, he never knew, and Governor Moorhead couldn't say.
All right.
Yeah, I want to thank the people that set this up tonight too, and especially Owen, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to ride home. I can't drive at night. Beepers don't work too good with headlights and stuff. He's gonna drive me all the way back down to you tonight. That's a big move, man. I appreciate that. This is one of my newest songs. I wrote it about a month and a half ago, and I actually was choking up when I shared it with the group the first time I played it for anybody. I will try not to choke up tonight. It's called Pretty Trees, and if it's okay to give you a little backstory about where it came from. I like learning more than just about anything else, so I'm always studying up. So, you know, it keeps me out of trouble, I guess, you know, to do reading or something. And I learned that around 1910, this act, the Olmsted Act, happened in the United States, and it changed up all the public parks in the whole country, and it spread out to the whole world after that. And there was a time when there were old growth fruit and nut bearing trees in every park around the world, and people could just go and harvest from them. But this fellow named Olmsted, a New York City guy, I don't like them either. He planned up Central Park. He didn't like the riffraff, hungry people down there, and he figured, let's just knock down all them fruit trees and stuff and put in some benches and trails and little fountains and stuff like that. But I've been working in hunger ministry since 2001, you know, canned goods, gathering, and all that kind of stuff. And when I read about what they did to our parks, it broke my heart badly because there are so many hungry people, you know. So this song is called Pretty Trees. Driving around your town, so many pretty things I see, all dialed up like a bride for all the tourists to see. Maybe we hide our shame behind pretty trees that bear no fruit. No, not one of these. You know, you can find a hungry person damn near every street, and these days even the bees ain't got enough to eat. I don't see no nuts, no fruit. I don't even see one peach. Just pretty trees. Pretty trees like these. big mega church in town told me to fill out a form when I was clearly hungry and not feeling that warm. And that clean-cut kingdom man told me that I could keep the pen. So I took the rice and spam and I said, thank you, my friend. So driving around all these towns, all kinds of pretty things to see. All dialed up like a whore for all them out-of-towners to see. Maybe we hide our sins behind pretty trees that bear no fruit. Pretty trees like these, pretty trees like these, pretty trees like these. That bear no fruit. Pretty trees like these.